let me make you
Yeah,
host. Let me make you host so that
okay,
you
sir.
can prepare. Let me make you host. Yes. So I want this kind of sessions to be interactive because this is the L2 course, level 2. So for that reason, the more you
Okay, sir.
participate, the more you do the hands-on, it will be good for you.
Hmm.
Great.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. This is Lakshmi prepared PPT.
Okay. So
Yeah, she
581
took the
Lakshmi
company
maintained
owned
company owned accommodation. Great.
file
Then after next, go to next slide.
in other cities. She taken, yeah, she take, yeah. This is
Okay,
company
so
owned
here you have
accommodation. She took
maintained like
15,000.
4,414. That is the waste type you have created separately. I think the new waste types, right, Lakshmi? Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So you
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
created it from
Actually, her
the,
software is different.
okay, okay,
I created, sir. I
okay,
created. I didn't remove HRA also. HRA, sir. I
okay.
continued
Mhm. So
HRA
you
and
copied from
company
the
owned
correct
accommodation.
correct model waste type, right? Then there will be no problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Great, great.
and
So this
Third
is you have
slide.
maintained.
Next.
Okay, so this is the calculations you are having. And the difference you would like, can you
Yes, sir.
explain why that difference is coming?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Now 59,600. I can explain. I am able to
Yeah.
explain here. See here.
conveyance and
Yes,
HRA.
yeah. Basic pay, convenience, HRE is total amount is 59,600.
Okay, great, great, great. So why not this
So we
4014 is
understand.
not added into the basis?
1 4. What?
Huh, just
Uh,
I have already explained in
why?
one of the spy that CLCOA, whatever that amount is not added to the basis. Any guess?
If the positive amount is, we
Hmm.
can add to the gross total. If the
Hmm.
negative amount is, we can. It's direct to the gross total.
Okay.
It's, is it correct, sir?
That is fine. But actually, if you see this, this is not a paid amount, right? CLA and COA, whatever amount you are actually, it is not paid directly to that employee salary. So for that reason, in the basis, it is not calculated. So basis will be like your HRA basic, whatever. Okay, for that,
Percentage.
yes, yes. No, not percentage. Those basic HRA, whatever, and the
CLA person.
conveyance, whatever you've added.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
from that 59,600, and if you see, go to the slide number 2, I will explain.
Okay, sir.
Slide number 2. Here you can see in the below section, 59,600 is written. Okay, so if whatever things you have
Yes,
added,
sir.
it has added, as you have rightly explained, Srikanth, your waste type 4010, 4011, 4012. These three components have been added. Okay, so it
Yes,
comes
sir.
Yes,
around
yes.
59,600. Okay, that is your
600.
basis. Okay, now you go to slide number 3
Best.
again. Lakshmi, you are able to
Okay, sir.
understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So this is what I was expecting from you, and you have done it very nicely. Okay, I'm happy. So now, depending upon the annual basis, your calculation is happening. Okay, so COA basis
Yes, sir.
population less than 4 lakh, and because you have taken other cities,
Less
right?
than 4
I
lakhs.
believe you have taken other cities, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Other
Ah,
cities,
Yes,
sir.
sir. She
yes,
taken other cities.
yes. Other cities you have taken, and you could have tried this other means
Yes,
other
sir.
options as well. It will come the same. It is not. It will not take much time. Rather, the other options if you take, this calculation will be varying. Okay, and Srikant, go ahead. Explain me whatever.
Yeah, is slash 134 means annual non-per amount, sir. Slash
Mm-hmm.
134.
Yes.
It is a CRT here, and
Cumulative results
minus
table. Yes.
133 means it's
Hmm.
annual. Yes, sir. Is
Hmm.
annual exemptions
Mm-hmm.
here. Annual non-perk amounts minus annual exemptions.
Mm-hmm.
These calculations basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
and here
Mm-hmm.
59,000
Mm-hmm.
multiply 12
Uh-huh.
months.
Yeah.
So this amount will come, and
11.
this is the difference amount. 5,000 is difference amount. 5,000
Yes.
multiply 12, 60,000.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yes.
So this is now is this a positive difference or it's a negative difference?
So this is positive difference.
Means eligibility 15,000, rent is 10,000. So it is a difference is positive 5,000, right? If the eligibility in the other way
Yes.
around, if it had 10,000, rent has been more, then it would have been a negative difference. In case of CLA, if you try, okay, so you can manipulate all the both the figure, okay. So like, okay, so you
Okay,
can
sir.
try that. Anyway, so we've done it. Good job. Okay, so this up to this, no doubt, right? You're able to understand. If somebody asks,
Yes,
so
we are
how
able to
how
understand.
it is
Yes.
calculated, then this calculations actually you must be able to explain. Okay, not only in the interview but also during a real-time implementation, or you're working for a supporting a project. In that, you may come across this kind of scenario. See, like suppose somebody is telling like my company
Okay.
lease accommodation is not calculated correctly. Okay, so then you must go to this particular calculations. Okay, first of all you have to check 581. Then second point you have to check your info type 8. Then third point you have to check your this calculation INHRA under that log. This processing part you must check it. Okay, so in this way you can analyze such kind of
Okay. Okay.
issues. Okay, so that is the idea. Now go
Okay.
to
Okay, sir.
anything else. We'll go
Okay.
to next one. Anything else you have?
Sir, I'm unable to understand about this rent amount. How
Rent
the
amount.
10,000 will automatically came. I'm thinking it's invalid D.
Hmm.
It's invalid D is calculating this
Okay.
10,000. I'm thinking.
You
Okay.
didn't take 10,000. It's not showing.
Mm-hmm. So can you go to, otherwise we will see that, no problem. So let's park this question
Okay.
for time being. Okay, so we'll just proceed further. I will tell you
Okay.
later one. Okay. So this one I will explain. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So this will not just proceed further. So calculations happening correctly, right? For this as well, you have put 10,000. CLA you have put it 20,000, right?
Yes, sir.
Now it is a negative
20,000.
difference or
Yes.
positive difference? Positive
Positive
difference.
difference.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
20,000. Now, yes, correct. Okay, so now the calculation, whatever the waste type is required, those waste types are generated, right? Like your CLA basis
Yes,
is
sir.
calculated 3/3 Q2. Okay,
Yes.
so this is a CLA calculation 1,22,000. Okay, yeah, great.
Yes. Yes,
So
sir.
this is the correct one. You have done it. Anything else you have done
And
beyond this?
1 second, sir. I will explain a little bit.
Hmm, hmm.
Another way. One thing.
So Lakshmi, what you can do, Srikant. So this one you have started like I
Yes,
will
sir.
be giving one scenario which I came across in 2014-15 when I was working for an Indian payroll client.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
suppose in the middle of the month, middle of the financial year, somebody changes from one type of housing to another type of housing. That scenario also you can test it and let me know what are the difference you are getting. Okay. So like in the first initial 3 months, he must be staying in a company lease accommodation. But after that, due to some reason XYZ, he moved to a your say rented accommodation, or he moved to a after having his home after 1 year he moved to, or 6 months he moved to his own accommodation. Okay, you just try that. Okay, and let me
Okay.
know how the difference is coming in the payroll after running the payroll. Okay, so you can try that. You can test that. You understood my questions,
And
right?
what I
Both.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We understood. And what I understand is about this table today.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are asking about the 52,600 how it came. So
Mm-hmm.
I searched somewhere like,
Hmm.
so this is slash 101 101
Hmm.
is total grass amount, and
Yes.
how which things are the calculating the base
Hmm.
amount, which things are not calculating base amount. I
Mm-hmm.
understand about this table, like CRT
Okay.
table.
Cumulative results table. Okay.
Yeah, monthly regular. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Monthly regular income. Monthly irregular income means it's a medical reimbursement.
Exactly.
So monthly regular income means like yeah. Yes, sir. Basis amount, conveyance and HRA. Total calculation 67,000. So I have read those things, and this is see here basic pay 40,000 and conveyance 20,000. House rental allowance 7,000. Total 67,000.
67,000. Yes.
And the fine is yes.
Okay.
So I observed this.
Great.
Actually.
So
and yes, I observed the slash 115 house slash 115 house slash 114 is calculating. And 134 how 134 calculating 133 and those things I observed today, sir.
Great.
Because of your asking the one question.
Yes. I'll be asking more questions than you because the way you are is just like kind of interactive learning only. Okay. So just like that. Yes, okay. So this is the great. From this table, the key takeaway is you have to remember this slash 101, which is a total gross, like slash 124 and slash 125. Okay. So these three are very important secondary waste types during a payroll run. Okay. Anything is coming wrong, or in a pay slip or in any payroll issues. So these three things you have to see first. Okay, then the respective issues you have to solve. Okay, so if in case of so this is great that you're able to analyze it and all. Okay, Lakshmi, you're also able to understand, right, what Srikanth is explaining to us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I will be asking in the column number CT, there are certain things Y, certain things C. Can you explain what is the difference between these two?
Y and C.
U.
Yeah, also there is a U.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think this will be a question.
Yes, this will be a question for you again. You will be searching and you will be getting. So some of the questions actually I would like you to do it. Okay, because theoretically if I teach, you will not be able to remember a lot of things because those are concepts only. Though wherever key points are there, I will explain and all. Okay. Anything you would like to explain, Srikanth, other than this?
No, sir.
Okay.
I've done.
Okay, then great job. So that you have taken your time and you have gone through those analyzing those things. Presentation, nice presentation, Lakshmi, appreciate. And let's move ahead. Learn what I will do today. We'll be starting a new info type, and we will now onwards we will go little fast. Okay. So Srikanth, would you like to continue? Or in the just as you have opened SAP, let you continue. I will ask you to go to EP30.
Okay, sir. Okay, sure.
Because if I switch to SAP again, 5 minutes will be lost. PA30 and go to that employee 2303. Go to your. So we'll start with 582 today. Okay.
582.
582. Yes. 582 is all about your exemptions. Okay. So quick questions. What do you understand by exemptions? Like. What is the definition of an exemptions? Why we require exemptions?
Definitions of exemptions means the government will give some exempt amount to the employee. Till that amount, they will not charge any tax. After
income tax exemptions.
Exactly.
After that amount, they will charge some amount and.
Yes. So it is more from a tax benefit point of view. Okay, so certain amount of your salary will be exempted means government will not be calculating tax on that amount. Okay, suppose I'm saying I have been exempted 1.5 lakhs in general and 50,000 for NPS, National Pension Scheme, total 2 lakhs exempted because for my tax bracket. Okay, so that means whatever my taxable salary. Whatever my salary is there, out of that 2 lakhs will be exempted, and whatever the remaining part, that will be my taxable salary. Okay, so on that amount, the tax will be calculated. Okay, so that is the meaning of exemption. Now you just go ahead, go to see if anything is there, or you can create exemptions. Anything is there? No, there.
Data stored exemption.
Okay, so just go to create.
Yes, sir. Sorry. So which exemption we need to create?
Okay,
right?
So here you can see, just stop here, I will explain. So there are 5 things you can see. Okay, LTA, medical, child education, children hostel allowance, generic tax exemptions. Okay, so at present medical is actually now it is no longer required. Okay, previously in the previous years only, medical, those 15,000 actually no longer has been. It is now not part of this thing. Okay, no exemptions. Okay. So now we mostly we consider LTA, child education, child hostel, generic tax, and other than this, so is it a fixed list or any custom exemption also we can create? Just to I think I have already told you. Can you tell me, like, can we create our own exemptions if a company wants to create his own exemption? Suppose I am giving
we can create a.
We can create it, right? Yes. Because I was giving one day, I think I can remember that magazine example I was giving, right? For a media company, if you are giving magazines or newspaper allowance, and on that amount you're giving an exemption, you can create your exemption. So in that table we went, and I was explaining we can create our own exemptions. Okay. So in this way, so here in this example, we have a limited types of exemption, 582 info type. Okay. So we can create our own exemption, and also we can add those in this list. Okay. So in that way, we can understand how these exemptions are calculated. Okay. So now to make you understand in a more detail, you can just start with the LTA. Just create an LTA.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Yes, LTA you create it, and then after saving it, we will be checking those. Yeah. So LTA, the leave travel allowance. Okay. So for this, I would like to both of you, like, you can make a note. Okay. So maybe in the next session, whenever we'll be conducting. So next session we can do for all this kind of exemptions. You can write down some striking points or key points. Okay. LTA, so who is eligible, that information you'll be getting anyway. Okay. In that will be not from SAP specific, the generic one. Okay. The latest one only you will be referring. Do not refer any documents before 2018-19. Okay. So the latest to current one. Okay. What are the LTA policy? Because these are some of the changes will be happening, or changes are always there. Okay. So always refer. So LTA means, I will just explain here. So whenever you are going for a leave travel allowance, systems should check. So date of origin. So actually, so in those cases, so actually what happened? On a particular year, so it is a period of 4 years, and you can take 2 times. Okay, that is an LTA. Okay, so it will check. Also, during that period, you must be on the leave. Okay, so system will have a provision to check your leave as well in 2000. Which info time we maintain leave absences? Any guess?
7.
No, that is a work schedule. That is a
planned working time 7.
No. Planned working time is your type 7, but leave that will come under time management module.
21, sir.
No. You are it is 2001.
21 0021.
2001. Okay. So 2001, that is the info type we maintain absences.
Okay. 0021.
2001. Okay, that is your absences info type. Okay, so system will actually, so during that period you must be on the leave. Okay, so that is to get those be eligible for that. Okay, and one thing another, you have to enter your exemption amount, suppose, and it will consider your travel ticket only, whatever the ticket price. And you can't include your hotel stay and all those expenses. Okay, only the leave travel allowance, and only the travel. Suppose you are taking a flight, okay, and you're taking or a train, you're going a train or buses. So on a to and fro journey, all the expenses incurred during that period. Okay, so that you can add. And also, if there is some small expenses happening for, like, you have to you took a small bus or a car, local travel or Ola, Uber you have taken. Okay. That things also you can add and you can combine those and you can enter all the entire exemption amount here. Okay, the total exemption amount. And in this trip and exemption count, what is this trip exemption count? This is, suppose in a 4 year of a period, you have taken first exemption you have already gone in the 2017 you have already taken, and 2020 again you are taking second one. So okay, that you can maintain in the trip or exemption count. Okay, journey start and ended is very straightforward. When you started your journey to whatever the places you have visited. Okay, so and when you came back, okay, that is your end date. Okay, similarly the journey start place, journey destination, from where you have, suppose you have went from Guntur to Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so Guntur will be your starting point, destination is Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so similarly the mode of travel, so it is kind of you can mention, you have taken multiple, like it is a free text, you can mention like your flight plus buses plus local travel. Okay, so similarly the class of travel, that is not that much mandatory. Suppose only you are taking for say flight, business class, economy class. If you're taking a train, 2 tier, 3 tier, first tier AC. So all those things you can mention. Okay,
First class
and
AC.
okay, first class AC and ticket number you can also mention. Okay, the foreign to the major one. Those local travel you do not have to require, but only the major one you can mention depending upon that. Then self travel. So if this is you have to tick. Okay, so like you have to tick the self that you should be traveling. Okay, it is not like your family traveled and you didn't travel. Okay, so this you must travel because you are going to make that exemptions. Okay, so that you can maintain here. Okay, and okay, so that is a thing here. Okay, so we can maintain some random figure, Shrikant. Just then we will see how it is calculated.
Okay, sir. Taking 75,000.
Yes, put a higher figure only. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can maintain the relationship. So here, why and it is not why it is frozen? Any guess? I think.
No, sir.
Any guess? And Lakshmi was telling something.
21.
Yes,
yes. You just go back and maintain 21, and we should be able to see it. Okay, here. Just go back. Don't save anything here. Just go back quickly and maintain input at 21, and we will see this.
Creating, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Parent, child, spouse.
So what I need to take the spouse?
You can take spouse, you can take only one also, spouse, one child, you just maintain those things.
Okay. I just click on spouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Where I need to enter the spouse name?
Sorry?
Where
The first name should be from your spouse names. So you can, the first name should be spouse first name. Okay. So basically what it will do, so it will take your last name automatically because the person is maintaining its spouse name. So you can directly get the last name. The first name only you have to change. Okay. Then you can mention the date of birth, nationality. All those remaining details are not required.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Nationality also. Nationality.
National you can maintain. Yes. Indian. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you just save it.
So can I? Okay, sir.
Then you just maintain another like child or something like that.
Child. Okay, sir. Okay.
Actually, it is applicable for spouse, children, dependent parents, your brother and sisters of the employee. Okay, so in this LTA is principle. Okay, and it is limited.
SNLs.
Yes. So these are
Yes,
all thing, and also it is limited inside India. Suppose you travel outside, okay, say outside travel. Suppose for you travel to Maldives or any other, say Thailand. Okay, those things you can't claim here in the LTA, but still some of the companies allow. I have seen it. Okay, so they also consider that kind of also a domestic travel, but actually it is limited to domestic travel. If you see the policies, LT policies are limited to domestic, but some of the companies are extended. Okay, so that is their company policies. Okay, but in general, LT is limited to your domestic only.
Oh, okay. So, can I create again? 1 second.
No. I think you created a child also, right? Child you created.
No, I have created
that you can do it. That you can do it later on. Now you go to info type 582 and go to LTA. I think it should be now eligible. You should be able to see that.
Okay. 582.
582, yes. Change. You have already created, right? LTA.
Oh, now it's.
Now you can see that,
I
right?
didn't save the previous one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now you can see automatically this relationship is coming. So you do not have to maintain directly here. It will flow depending upon your info type 21. Okay. So info type 21 and info type 582.
It is a subtype.
Yes. So info type 21 and info type 582 are interlinked. I think Lakshmi was trying to say that before. Okay, we start. And yeah, that is a thing. Okay.
So dependent. Can I click here, sir?
Yes, dependent. You can create that.
Okay, sir.
Now you just
So
maintain trip account. Trip count you can make it 1 because suppose it is a first trip.
Okay. Journey start date. So I'm taking 10.
Yeah.
04 2020.
Yes.
Trip end date 20. 04 2020.
Now you can
start place is
Guntur, then journey destination you can wherever you would like to travel virtually you can.
Himachal. Okay, sir. Himachal.
Wherever you would like.
Mode of travel, flight.
Flight you can put it or air.
Flight.
Oh,
First class.
Generally you call it business class, but anyway, ticket number you can put some random number.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You take virgin date 10th month, but you have to check once.
10th date, April month.
So now I will tell you date of origin. You just put an F1 help there. I would like to explain something. Put F1 of your button keyboard.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So it will say what date it should be. So SAP actually made. So I think there is no documentation anyway. Okay. So it should be. So you can put your this date. Okay. So though because it's starting with. But it can be the next month as well. Like suppose you traveled last month. Okay. So just try to maintain and we will be seeing that. Okay. So just put May or 2020 or something like that. Are you getting any error?
May.
You just
we ran the payroll for April month.
Okay. Then it is fine. Then April is fine. Now you click self-traveled as well. The last OTIC is not done.
Last one.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you save it.
Means both are going to the travels.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So you may test it without that tick as well. And if you can tell me what is the difference. Okay. So now we have maintained LTA exemptions. Okay. So now you can run the simulation of this employee, and we will be exploring that there is a function called INLTA. That calculation I would like to see.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And if LTA is done correctly, coming correctly, the remaining 3 or 4, whatever it is there, that is a homework for you. Both of you will be trying the same thing, and you would like to see that exemptions. Okay. And you search for INLTA.
Yes, sir.
Exactly, coming.
So processing, sir, or output?
Processing. You can
Processing
check processing. Yes, output also.
Okay.
So some of the processing actually you will not be finding the as detailed as HRA. Okay. So for that you have to check the IT, that is input table or input in case of this input type as well. So you like to search for LTA related secondary waste types. Okay. So what are the LTA related secondary waste types? Are you able to figure it out here? Anything is created? Scroll a bit. We are not getting anything, is it?
Yeah, leave and
no, leave encashment is different.
Yes, sir.
You're not getting?
Different. Yes.
Just try to control F and LTA. Anything is coming? Not
Here,
there, right?
Here we not maintain any tables. Slash V underscore.
Okay.
No
so now show me the input as well.
Okay. So IT, sir?
IT
table?
Yes, IT. Are you seeing anything else?
Can I search for? No, sir. I'm searching LTA again. Search unsuccessful. No hints found. Okay. There is no hints. LTA.
INLTA.
INLTA you are searching. So here you do not have to search INLTA because INLTA is a functions. Okay. So INLTA related waste types. Okay. So whatever the waste types it has not been generated. Okay. So now what we can do? Okay. So now what can be the challenge here? Did you get my point? Why we didn't get any exemption, although we have maintained this input type 582?
Do we need to maintain
tables?
Now we will be analyzing. Okay. Now we will be analyzing the table. Okay. Why it is not coming?
Okay.
And also just go back. I will tell you something there.
Okay, sir.
Go back to the input table. There was a 2 table in the click that EXM. So against EXM, you can't find any document is there, right? That means there is no EXM means actually this is an internal table. So there is a function related to 582. Okay, P0582. Okay, it will create this EXM table. So if you double click EXM, you will not be finding anything. Just double click. Okay, so you are not finding anything.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no entries in this table.
Yes,
so what does this EXM does? Okay, so there is a function called P0582. Okay, so that will create this internal table EXM. Okay, based on this, which will contain your input type 582 information. Okay, but in our case, what happened? So this table EXM actually should be processed by function INLTA. Okay, but we have not received any data in the EXM internal table. This is an internal table. Okay, for example, your LTA. Okay, so what could be the reason? So we have to think about it. and other functions which need any kind of exemptions, okay, information for this info type 582, it uses this internal table P0582. Okay, so for this now what we will do, okay, so this is a, now we understood the problem. Okay, so we have this could be a real-time problem also in a typical project. Your HR will be saying, I have maintained LTA, but the person didn't get the exemption. Okay, so this is a typical problem if you, the client is very new to SAP, and they will be asking this kind of questions. Okay, so now as the time is up, so we will be connecting again. So let's connect again. So you stay connected and I will log in again.
Okay.